Oh, nope, never mind. That's the exit up there. That's the entrance. So it is worth it. I have to go up here anyway. I guess I can check here to see if... Still nothing. Sucks about this. Unlike the stove, just using this counts as one of its uses. So, I guess if you were a character that doesn't have electronics, you could just use this over and over and not actually build anything and level up. If you wanted to. Yeah, there's nothing up there. But this is the exit. Okay, so this is more what I was expecting all those other floors when I would go down the ladder. Immediately a room full of enemies. And there is sound in this game. Like, not just, you know, you're hearing sound like when I shoot a guy. But if you were to, like, throw a grenade or something, it'll attract the attention of other enemies. So the fact that all the doors are open, or at least 2 out of 3, could be really bad if there were other rooms over here. You could easily, like, if there was a bunch of guys in the hallway, they could just waltz in here, and this could really go bad really fast. However, this setup of enemies, very easy to fight. They're not going to be any issue, especially with the full health I have. This was the enemy I was looking for earlier. I need him to drop his teeth. He did not, so... It's a little unfortunate, but not much you can do. Oh, there's a robot somewhere. I heard his beeps. Let's go ahead and search the desk. One of the really, I think things I use the least are beds. You can actually sleep in beds to regain health at the cost of food and time. Which, really, time is just food. But someone could walk in on you. And... since I don't really have, you know, all this much food, I really don't use the beds. Though, another issue you'll have is, with all these free heals, you'll just get to a point where you don't have one, and you'll just burn through these medkits really fast. And if you don't have these 2 medkits, like, I have nothing else that heals me. Like, well, I guess the band-aids. But, you really don't have anything else. And you can very quickly just find yourself out of luck. Okay, there's just a tiny robot in there. I don't think that's the guy I heard. I think I heard a security bot. And those have guns. Okay. So these are rooms that pop up every 5 floors, up until floor 25 or 20 or something like that, about halfway I think. And yeah, that destroys my mind. Do not want to go there. Get out of here, rat. Okay. Guess I'll just let everyone else come in. Okay, much like the white rat's older brother, the white rat is also an awful person. He will sneak into you, bite you, and steal a stack of food out of your inventory. He will then eat it, and you'll just be out of luck. That is, razor green teeth are very good. Anyway, this room appears every 5 floors. You can choose to start here after you've gone. I forget if it's here or 5 floors after this. It's, you know, I have 170 hours in this, so it's been a while since I've unlocked these. But you can, if you run into this room on a run, you can deposit XP for future runs, or you can deposit items for future runs. So this is all the stuff I've stored in here that I found on the first 5 floors before. So if I was starting out as someone who could use one of these things, I'd grab it, because it'd be very useful. And as of right now, I can put stuff in, but I can't take anything out. So I could say if I had found another crowbar, it may be worth it to put a crowbar in here like I have now, because only the engineer starts with a crowbar. Crowbar is very good. So it's always nice to be able to start a different class with a crowbar. Or some of this, you know, like, for example, the Nurturing Embrace, I can't wear it as a human, So you might as well just dump it in there. Like right here, here's a this one's like an extra life. You die and it reverses time back to when you first entered the level or the floor you're on. It's very useful. So as of right now, it's not all that useful to me because I don't plan on putting anything up this run, and I can't take anything out. So blue rooms mostly at this point are just for unlocking the doors for a little bit of XP. And they're usually pretty safe. There's usually not anyone in there. There was that tiny robot wasn't in there, was he? Sometimes enemies will wander in there, but oh, please stop doing that. Okay. This is what happens when you don't play on like the maximum range. I just hate how this bubble over here is because it doesn't fill everything. So that's why I play on the second zoom. So now we got a choice here. This guy is a threat because he can kill me. This guy's a threat because he steals a random item and destroys it. I did not need to move left. That's fine actually. So the real question is, who do we go for? I honestly think it's worth going for the scavenger bot because he'll come in, grab an item, and immediately run away and destroy it. Whereas this guy, he's going to stick around and just keep shooting me. And I should be able to survive 2 or 3 rounds, especially with my full health. So I should be able to tank him. And then even then, if I'm still low health, I'll be able to use this med thing. Though, I think this was booby-trapped, wasn't it? Yeah, it was taking 4. So that's booby-trapped. So, not great. Actually, I could chance throwing a grenade here. But I'd be afraid this blows up and hits me. I have 77 health. Because, like, I think I'd survive the explosion if this blew up and hit me. But I'm not sure if I survive him. Though I think one grenade will kill him. Next question is it worth that grenade? Grenades are pretty rare. It's definitely not worth an EMP grenade. You want to save those for the big enemies. Especially with how big the range is. You want to be able to hit like 8 dudes with that. I actually think it's time to use this. Oh, both missed. And he stole my cooker. Okay. Please kill him. Please kill him. Okay, he's dead. And he's when the security bots get low health, they run. They'll eventually come back to shoot you in the back of the head, but they'll mostly run. Okay, so we want to switch back. We want to make sure all of our guns are reloaded. Just do that to easily find it. Because it just tabs through, like, the only thing you do is hit tab to cycle through your weapons. Much like Fort Zombie, actually. Tab is the same thing there. So if you miss an eye, like you hit tab one too many times, you're kind of out of luck unless you've bound it to one of these 4 keys. Oh, there's 2 more of these. Wow, okay. Ooh, casing fragments. What else? What was the other thing we need? Duct tape? I think we just need duct tape and we can make the heavy mag pistol. I think we get duct tape from foraging stuff. I don't know if we can make duct tape. Can we make duct tape? No, we cannot. You can use duct tape to build armor, I think. So this was booby-trapped, but I have 99% chance of success. So I'll go ahead and activate it for the experience, and if enemies walk by it, they'll explode. Go ahead and activate this. Get the lockpick. I only got the 1. Yeah, just got the 1. This will give me 3 lockpicks though, which are very good because they're nowhere near as strong as this lockpick, but there's a greater chance you'll actually have these laying around. Go ahead and level up. Throw 2 more into might, mechanical. Actually throw some in computers. lockpick because it's now at 45. See, about this time is when I just stop putting points into weapons. Not until I can start using the weapons anyway. Foraging's been leveled up. I'm kind of tempted to do medical. Medical would be very good for some of the later stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do medical. A +3. That's entirely random, by the way, whether you get +1, +2, or +3. Which can make these things a pain, because, like, there's a manifestation that isn't until, like, 50 or some insane thing. Yeah, skill level 50 before you can get the first level of manifestation. You're basically in the end game at that point, and I don't think one piece of bread's really worth it. And even then, like, the top tier duplication, it gives you like a 50-50 shot of duplicating or destroying an item, which does not seem worth 90 skill points, or 30 if you're extremely lucky. Even then, that's 30 level ups before you can even attempt it, at the bare minimum, so it's just not worth it. Not to say that all the psychic stuff isn't worth it. There are some pretty good psychic stuff, like this one right here, level 75, being able to control robots, very helpful. I've done a couple runs where I actually managed to get that high, and it's pretty great getting to wield some of those crazy robots. Yeah, I'm just not getting that open. He's just watching me, huh? Okay. Well, he can sit there. He can root me on as I open this. It's another knife. Okay. I guess I'll take the knife. I don't know if I really need 3 knives. See, I still have 97% here. I haven't even really been using the knives. Yeah, this is an issue with this guy. His psychic abilities make him rough to fight. What is another weapon locker? Okay. Poisoned a little bit. Poison only reduces might, which is might for mechanical. I think it is, actually. It is. I think I actually want to wait out the poison. Yeah, get 1 extra %. I do think it's worth it. It could be, you know, something amazing. What is this? I have to make some space here. A rad blaster. I got -10 ratio penalty. That's not great. Also, this is the worst place for this button to be. I like clicking info a lot, and having destroy right next to it is really bad. It should be like all the way to the bottom or something. So you need 55 finesse. And it's got 40 accuracy because it is a Zool weapon. A powerful handheld energy weapon with high or heavy radiation effects. It does 15 damage though, that's the important part. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything die to radiation. Like, not even me. So, I don't know how. Oh, and there's wormhole. Now we're on floor 8. Okay. And it put me in... Okay. So this is the this is bot storage / repair lab. Every floor has, it's gonna have something similar to this, like security, bot storage, an armory. It's where you're gonna find most of your guns, most of your ammo, and it's where you're gonna have all your bots with bullets and stuff. This probably would be the worst place to teleport into. That, or maybe an infirmary where there's going to be surgical bots and mad scientists. So I don't think the rad blaster is going to do me much good here. I'm just going to shoot him with the normal gun. Try and keep my distance, please. Stole my food pellets. Come back here. There we go. Thankfully, the only people in here, it seems to be just these little maintenance bots. That will leave a mark. And those are not an issue. If they're all green, oh yeah, that would have been a grenade and a half already. But yellow one's not an issue. Okay, well, while we're here, we can open the crate. Energy cells and bullets. Okay, reload this gun. Let's eat some chocolate and cooked meat. Use an electronic toolkit to try and repair this computer. Hey, it's repaired. Here we go. New message. We have 87% of it will decrypt. So, cybernetic research reports success in pacifying the von Neumann subject. Okay, so that's just fluff. It won't help us. Not unless somehow this one word is 18 recipes. And a teleport trap. That looks like a wormhole trap, though. Have I never noticed that wormhole and teleport look exactly the same? Okay, so the Tesseract, well, it's an interesting object. Okay, it breaks. It's very similar to the chest in Resident Evil, where you put something in, and any other one of these, you can take the same thing back out. The biggest issue I have with these is every time you use it, there's a chance it will just delete something. And there's a lot of stuff I don't want deleted. I would very much so like to keep my guns, for example. Okay, that's the enlarged virus. Not great. Not great. Okay, did not attack. Do not attack. Please do not. Okay, good. Really, I hate all the amoebas. This is just a disease hallway, apparently. And there's a security bot. Okay. Or is it just this guy? It may just be this guy. There's a rat. Great. He has stolen my meat. Please do not. Thank you. Okay, and there's a voracious Zulpup. That's like the one I found earlier, but deadlier. So not great. Yeah, he's gonna take some large chunks. Oh, not if he dies real fast. There's another one. This is the issue. You wormhole teleport down, and you've cleared nothing of the floor out. You start shooting, and everything comes running your way. If you don't have guns or health, like if you're not prepared for it, this is easily a death sentence. Thankfully, we're so high up on the floors right now that it's really not that big of a deal, because most of the enemies are just rats or something akin to a rat and a robot, or a flying rat, or a small angry dog thing. Yeah, see, this is just more fluff. Oh, we got a little fungus monster. These they can stab you and they can shoot you. I don't really ever seem to have an issue with those. They sometimes drop food. But other than that, they can merge together with other ones, but I don't know if that really does anything. I've never noticed it doing anything, anyway. Maybe it gives them their health back. But they're really not a threat to any proportion.
Good. Must be more.
Okay, he's down. So we need to go to the yellow arrow. We need to go back up. Okay, Ghost Maker. Oh, and another blue dog. Ghost Makers, they're sort of dangerous. The issue with these, they run up, they bite you, give you level 5 poison, which will instantly blind you. They do have to actually land the poison though, which is nice. And then they just run away, and they do that a lot. Also, very, very nice. It does not cost you any moves to open and close the door, but it costs the enemies a move to open the door. So I can close the door basically infinitely while fighting people through a different door. Very nice tactic. So I'm gonna move back one, reload. Okay, See, I'm down to 50 health. Can he do 50? He would have to do 25 twice. I don't think he can do it, but I'm not going to risk it. So I'm going to move down one, get the full heal, 2 more into might, lockpick, mechanical, computers, always do forging. I think the way forging works is there's tiers, like you hit a certain threshold and suddenly you get an extra roll per loot drop, like loot box you open up. I don't know what that threshold is. I don't know if it's like 50 or 80 or something. So I just know that forging directly relates to how much loot you actually get, even if you're not using the forging skill. I am gonna put medical. I think that's what I'm gonna go with here. And this is the same sort of situation, except now with animals instead of robots. This guy's gonna try and destroy something. This guy's gonna do a bunch of damage. But now I've got less health because of that no free heal.